every morning you've got two choices. You can wake up early and be intentional, or press that snooze button and drift. Both paths compound. The more often you drift, the more often you drift, the easier it becomes. The more momentum you build, the more momentum you build. That's why we are here before our kids wake up. Not because there's anything magical about 5 a.m., but because we can carve it out and make sure that the progress happens every day. This morning, we've got 20 minutes of kettlebells, simple, accessible to anybody, full body workout, and then we take action on our goals, because if you're intentional, you build whatever life you want, and if you drift, you don't. First step, we're gonna set our intention for the day, do some breath work, and then move our bodies. Let's go. All right, team. So give yourself a pat on the back for getting up early and being intentional about your life. First step, what we're gonna do is get into a squat. So feet go underneath the hips, heels are planted on the floor. If the heels wanna come up, grab yourself a counterbalance to hold on to out in front. And while we're here, we're gonna do a little bit of box breathing. So it's a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, and a 4-second hold. You can follow along on the right side of the screen here if your dog's not shoving you out of the way. While we're setting our breath and our intention, because we are intentional of our lives, we're gonna choose our first thoughts. The first one is, I am responsible. And just means it's my fault. I'll take accountability, I'll take ownership. Nobody is going to do it for me. That's the whole point here. Be intentional, don't wait. Next is, I will make time between stimulus and response. Can I give a calculated response instead of a snappy reaction? Take a moment, take a breath in between. Next is, I have all I need to succeed today, and will focus on progress over perfection. You're not gonna take the step towards your goals if you don't believe you can get there. So know that the only way to get there is through small progressive steps, and that you have the tools to take the first one, and the first one builds the second one, and so on and so forth. Take action. And then last is, choose gratitude. Focus on the fact that there are good things in our lives. Look around you and see that there are positives. Notice that not everything needs to be worked on, and that there is good to find balance. All right, Mindset Prime, let's move. All right, step one, team, let's get down. We've gotten up, time to get down. So what that looks like, our first warm up of the day, get the hands on the floor, lay the body down all the way on the ground, and then reverse it. Get yourself all the way back up, hop, clap overhead to celebrate the fact that you were able to do so. And we're gonna move here for 2 minutes. You can walk yourself down, walk it back up, you can hop, make it fast, make it slow. Let's ease in. We'll have a nice little general warm up after this. They will get us prepared for our workout today. But let's just turn on the body here. As I said already, give yourself some credit. All right, I wanna make sure that we are recognizing the intentional choices that we've made, and the fact that it's not necessarily easy, right? Give yourself credit. It's pretty easy to hit that snooze button and stay in bed and say, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So you're up, you're doing it, awesome job. Now let's take it, warm it up, get our kettlebell workout in, and then maybe more important than that, take an hour of intentional action towards our goals. Because if we don't, we just drift. We just go through our lives without choosing them. And we end up where we end up, whether we like it or not. Generally, not where we want, because life is gonna be challenging either way, right? And you get to choose your challenges if you want, or default to whatever challenges come your way. And when you do that, you're not choosing your life. You're not directing yourself towards your goals. You're just dealing with what comes. Whereas you could have the same amount of challenge and get where you want by being intentional. So that's why we're up every day early, to make sure that we can make progress and be intentional. Carve it out before life starts. All right, next warm-up movement. We're gonna change it up here a little bit, but we are gonna start with a jumping jack. So if you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, go ahead and just nice high knee march. Otherwise, we're gonna bounce here for a few seconds. While we're bouncing, two things. One, stop it. Think about what time you went to bed last night. Because if you're gonna be intentional and get up, the intention starts at night. I need to make sure that we're consistent with a nightly routine that allows us to get to bed at a reasonable time in order to get up early. So think about it and drop that in the comments if you're here. What was bedtime? How was that nighttime routine coming along? And as well, drop how many days have you been with us? Now, I know we've got at least a couple people over a few months now, and starting to see good results from being intentional, getting up early, moving their fitness forward, as well as their progress and their goals. All right, next one. We're just gonna go with a good morning. So feet are underneath the hips. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Think about pushing your butt backwards, keeping the chest proud. Stand, squeeze the butt. You can have a hand on the back to just gauge, hey, am I rounding or maintaining that position? Find the hamstrings. Let's get 10 or so. Maple. Okay, from there, we're gonna get a little leg swing. So just standing nice and tall, let that hip just get loose. Push and pull backwards, forwards a little bit. Don't go crazy with the range of motion. Just easing in here, getting at least 10 cycles. And we'll switch it up. I wanna make sure we get a nice, good warm up in because we're not getting any younger. I'm gonna be 42 this year, and I know it if I don't do a good warm up that I'm not gonna be in as good positions during the workout. My technique won't be as good, and therefore I'll end up being more stiff and sore tomorrow, and then that pulls back tomorrow's workout, and so on and so forth, till potentially, you end up injuring yourself or just feeling so stiff and cranky that you take a day off, and then, potentially that cycle starts. So take that warm up seriously. We're not getting younger. Feel free if you have a different warm up that you like. Maybe you like to hop on a machine or go for a jog, whatever, that's fine too. Next, we're gonna prep the shoulders a little bit, so we're gonna hinge over again. This time we're gonna bring the arms out into a T and then a Y. So I'm taking them out to the sides, pinching the shoulder blades together for 2, and then straight up in line with the body for 2. Let's get a few cycles here. Prepping those shoulders for going overhead. We've got a kettlebell complex this morning. Give you some options for strength and conditioning variations of that workout. All right, one more. We're gonna come down into our squat, and we're gonna get a little twist here. So elbows are inside the knees to start, chest is up proud. If this is uncomfortable for you, just hang out here. Try to stay there. Then we're gonna take one arm out, reach it up towards the ceiling, get as far up as you can, reset both elbows in the center. Let's get 3 or 4 per side. Take a big breath. Once that arm is up there, and then reverse it. Wow, this dog. A couple more here. And then we'll get to our specific prep for the workout. All right. Let's bring up the workout. We'll get a little prep done here, and then we'll do it. So as you can see there, we've got 4 different movements, and I've got 4 reps written there, but I'm gonna explain that you can do this a few different ways. So if you want to make this a strength focus, grab yourself a heavy kettlebell or dumbbell and don't do 4 reps, right? So I've got 4 reps written on there. It's 4 deadlifts, 4 hang cleans, 4 lunges, and 4 push presses. One side on 1 minute, other side on the other minute. But as I'm saying, if you want to make this really heavy, focus on strength, maybe do 1, 1, 1, 1, or 2, 2, 2, 2. And if you want to make this a little more conditioning, bring the reps up to 4 or 5, depending on what your weight is, right? I've only got the 1 kettlebell, so I'm going to go basically as many reps as I can with that because it's not super heavy for me. So what we're looking at with your kettlebell or dumbbell starts between the legs, back is flat, stand up, squeeze the butt. So deadlift for 4 reps, 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're gonna go to a hang clean or just a kettlebell clean. Hinge, drive, catch on the shoulder, elbow up high. With the kettlebell, you wanna think fist underneath the chin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine I did all 4. Keep that dumbbell up there or kettlebell. We're gonna alternate legs for 4 lunges. 3, 4. And then 4 push presses. So a dip, drive, and press for 4 reps. First minute, you're gonna do all that on one side. Next minute, same thing on the other side. We have 10 sets of each. Kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you got at your disposal. Let's take some time, take a minute or so, warm it up, try out each movement, set up your space. We are going 20 minutes. So as I'm saying, 10 sets of each. 20. 0, 1. Okay. So take a minute, set up your space. Let me know what day this is for you. And we're gonna do it. All right, so drop in the chat or in the comments what day it is, and we are gonna do this. All right, team. 14 for Steve, fantastic. Interesting. Sorry there, team, we are on our way. All you need is 20 minutes, 1 kettlebell or a dumbbell to get really fit. If you are ready to step up your fitness, let's give this a go. All right, team, this morning we've got a simple one. You've got some choices with as well. We're going 20 minutes, 1 dumbbell or kettlebell, 4 different movements, and you get to choose the reps. If you want a little more conditioning, keep the reps higher, 4 or 5. If you want a little more strength, keep the reps lower, weight heavier, 1 or 2. What you're gonna do, minute 1, all on one arm, 4 deadlifts. Bring that weight to the ground, nice neutral spine, push away from the floor, squeeze the butt, 4 reps. From there, 4 hang cleans. You're thinking hinge at the hips, drive, and then pull, receiving the kettlebell underneath the chin, close to the body. 4 of those, followed by 4 lunges. Keep that torso tall, let the back knee kiss the ground. Stay nice and tight, 4 reps there, and then 4 push presses. So a dip, drive, press, getting that elbow locked out, arm in line with the body, straight overhead. Minute 2, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're alternating for 20 sets, 10 sets per side. Feel free to start light, work your way up, or start with less reps, work your way up to you. Hit that thumbs up button, and let's do it. See here, ready. Tunes. Let's get it. All right, team, let's do it. Just 10 seconds. Once again, you can ease in. Choose a weight that works. 3, 2, 1, we're doing it. Remember, deadlift first. Do 1, 2, 3, or 4 reps, depending on your load. And then 4 cleans, hinge the hip, drive with the hips, drop the elbow, catch that thing under the chin. 4 lunges, 4 push presses. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making paper out of pain, turning losses into gains. Alright, so you can see that's 35 seconds. If you are new to this, do less reps, because that is going to be very hard. The conditioning is going to be real high on this. So keep that in mind. If you're new, work for 20 seconds. Maybe do 1 or 2 reps. If you're not, good luck. 3, 2, 1. Deadlift. I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never. Well, there you go, 30 seconds. If you move fast, you can get 16 reps done in 30. But really listen to your body, because if you're new to this, this is going to catch up and going to be very challenging. So just breathe, keep it steady, don't go crazy. 10. And if you get out of control, take a minute off if you need. Right, no one workout, it's the end of the world, and go. I just did this arm. You go reverse lunges if you want to. All right, 3 down. We're easing in. You should have an idea if this is appropriate. If you're out of breath, do less reps. You can make this cardio, you can make this strength. Choose the weight appropriately and the reps. 3, 2, 1. So far so good, team 4 down. All right. Keep breathing. 4 of 20 down. Back to the, well, whatever side you're on, and go. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I got a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. Look at that, quarter down. Good job so far, team. If you're feeling pretty good, maybe get to halfway and then crank it up. Or if you feel great, increase the reps or the load. Go ahead. I'm changing 6 down. Keep it up, team. 20 seconds.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stand from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the
got a few to go here still, team. Keep it up.
Looking for change, looking for pain.
3,
Pulling a mob,
2,
pushing a train.
1.
Stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they sleep.
7 down. 13 to go. Keep it up, team.
So he's been looking for somebody who could
Focus
save
on your breathing.
him. Instead of searching
Remember,
inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. 5, we could change the world, change
3,
times, rearrange
2,
them. Staying
1.
on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains.
Let's go. 8 down, 12 to go. Remember, you do this first thing in the morning, and the rest of your day is easy. And you know that you've made that progress. It gives you peace of mind, allows you to be calm and present with the rest of your life. So get up early, be intentional. Let's go.
I never answer to no, man, I still go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want.
9 down.
Your mind's got the key ingredient.
11 to go. Keep focusing on your breathing. Nice and steady breath. Almost halfway here. 10 seconds. This is how you start your day. That's how the win in the morning. 3, 2, 1.
But even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad, you okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to
all right, halfway. Take an assessment here. How do you feel? And then consider turning it up if you feel pretty good. Then I'm going to start adding a rep here and there. We'll go 5 deadlifts, 4, 4, 4 for now. 10. Consider that. 3, 2, 1. 5, 5, 4, 4 for me. 11 down, 9 to go. We're on the downhill, team. Keep breathing. Stay calm. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit in time, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
12 down, 8 to go. Let's go, team. 60% down. Building up that endurance and strength at the same time. 2, 1.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to impact all these dreams I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.
Let's go. I think I'll go 5, 5, 4, 5 here. 13 down. 7 to go. Killing it, team. Focus on steadying that breathing. 3, 2, 1.
I feel
20 seconds. 6 to go. Let's go. We're almost there, team. 14 down. 10 seconds. That's it. Hit those reactions. 3, 2, 1.
Are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. All the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off if you clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
Let's go. 3/4 down.
Stop till they hear me now.
5 to go.
I won't stop till I wear the
Keep it up.
crown.
5, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, team.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these
20 seconds. 4 more to go. Let's go. We're almost home here.
It's only worth it if you work for it.
Focus on that breathing. Stay with it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3 more to go. Stay with it. We're getting sweaty here. Great work so far. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement. The top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, I'll diss my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the losing fit, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
Let's go. 2 more sets. Focus on that breathing. Slow it down. 2 more to go. Come on, team. 3, 2, 1.
No mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign.
1 more set, team. Keep it up.
I feel like I'm losing
Getting pretty sweaty here.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please,
All right, last one. 3, 2, 1.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on. Cause society's a myth, put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Woo. Excellent job. Finish up that last set. Walk it around. Catch your breath. Amazing job. Remember, you've got a choice. Push yourself hard, choose intensity, intentionality, or just wait. The best way, get up early, carve it out before your kids wake up, and do it every day. Hit that thumbs up button, team. Let me know how we feeling here. We're gonna get a little cool down stretch and talk homework. Great job. Let's go. Okay. Megan, good morning. All right, we're just going to turn it down here a little bit. I don't think any of that is going to leave us super sore. So we're just going to do a nice, easy child's pose here. So I'm just going shins on the ground, heels are open, toes are touching, and then I'm just going to drop the chest down. You should notice that it loosens up the low back a little bit. And just focus on slowing down the breath. You can take your arms overhead to get a little shoulder stretch, or take them down by your sides. But otherwise, overhead is good. You know, we can talk about that morning routine, right? We're trying to just make it clear that we're here for a reason, right? We get up before, you know, whether you have kids or not, you get up before your life has to, right? Get up before your obligations start, the fires that you need to put out start. Because if you're going to make progress, then you need to be intentional. And if you're going to actually achieve goals, you need to be intentional consistently long term. Therefore, you might as well develop a habit, you might as well develop a routine that allows you to do so with the smallest amount of motivation or thought or, what are you doing? Or, motivation is really the key word there. Systems don't rely on motivation. They just rely on, you being consistent. They rely on routine, habit. I don't know what a better word is, but the thing that you do over and over again becomes the thing that you do without thinking. Therefore, we want to make sure that we're getting up and being intentional about our fitness. But then at the same time, Maple, don't step on the computer. At the same time, we want to take that intention, and especially if we do it right after this, our bodies are clear, our minds are clear, and we are ready to be creative and focus, then take an hour, right? It's 5:30 right now till 6:30 a.m. If you sit down once you're fresh and clear like this and do an hour of work intentionally towards your goals, this 2-hour or hour and a half session, once you start compounding that, you'd be amazed at what you can create with your fitness and with your life, right? So, morning, Carl. So I'm gonna show you just day 8 for Carl. Fantastic. Yeah, drop in the comments, guys. If you want to go back and on the live stream, drop a comment what day it is for you. That would be fantastic. But let's check out some clips here, right? I like showing these clips because this is later in the day. Yesterday was a Tuesday, right? We're at home because this is the life that we have created. And, if you finish your intentional work in the morning, your fitness, and then your work on your goals, then the rest of your day, you might have a 9 to 5, so go and focus on that. But then the rest of your day outside of that, you're not scrambling. You're not feeling like you haven't made any progress. Here are the girls searching for wild strawberries in our yard. It is wild strawberry season, so get out there and find yourself some tiny little red nuggets. There, delicious. But the point is, you create your life, right? We want to be able to stay home with our kids. I don't want to send them off to school. I want to be able to spend as much time with them as possible and live this life on the farm and, getting closer to nature and learning more about how it works and where our food comes from and not being ignorant consumers. And just cute ones of the kids today. And so therefore, take action, right? You might look at your goals and say, wow, that's, I want to do something like that, but that's so far away. And it's not. It's not as far as you think if you start taking the action, start learning about the skills, start, saving up money, start thinking about, hey, what would be the plan to sell this house and move to somewhere different, or whatever it is. It's not going to happen unless you do it. It's as simple as that. Whether it's realistic or not, it's only going to happen if you take action on it. So you might as well take those steps and see if you can build the life that you want, whatever that might be. Lots of girls with backpacks today. Isn't that cute? All right. So I'm not going to, blab on it too long, but the point is, if you carve out an hour and a half every morning, right, maybe 2 hours, depending on kind of what your goals are, and you are intentional about that time, you're going to look back in, a couple months or a year and be amazed at where you're at. and be amazed at the fact that, hey, I took this step and I changed my life. Because life is not just coming at you. You get to choose it. You get to direct yourself in any way you want. But it just takes, it takes intention. It takes getting away from what everybody else is doing and scrolling and just fighting fires. And it takes you stepping away from that and planning and being intentional about your time, especially the time where you have the least distractions. All right, team. Fantastic work today. We're here every day. I want to do this stuff with you. I want to make sure that we're all working towards our goals, fitness and life related. So join us here tomorrow for another one. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you really want to support us, hit the join button at the bottom of the screen there. The Art of Boxing 757. Good morning. Join us for a workout today, tomorrow. Catch us on the live stream, on the replay. We are here every day, dudes. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. I love it. You guys are fantastic. Equipment, professional beginners, or Steve, Ryan. I think I saw Chris up there. Carl. Who else? Megan. Mr. Terry. You guys have been incredible. I love you guys and hope to see you all tomorrow. Share this with somebody who needs it, because we can all use a little bit more intentionality in our lives. And, if you've got goals, this is the way. All right, team. Peace.